Welcome to the most extreme astrological analysis of Squid Game. Today, we're diving into how each zodiac sign would face the brutal challenges of this series. We'll explore their behavior, strengths, weaknesses, and just how far they might go in this ruthless survival game. Get ready to find out. Aries, the impulsive warrior who goes all in. Aries doesn't do things halfway. As soon as the games begin, this sign would be among the first to run, jump, or fight, whatever it takes. Their courage is admirable, but their impulsiveness puts them at constant risk. In red light, green light, Aries would start with full energy, relying on their speed, but might move too much at the wrong moment and get eliminated, unless they manage to calm their competitive spirit. In physical games, Aries would shine. There's no challenge of strength or endurance this sign can't handle. But strategy or patience-based games, like the sugar honeycomb, would be their Achilles heel. In group dynamics, Aries wouldn't be the most diplomatic. They like to lead but can be too direct, which might earn them some enemies. However, if someone betrays them, they won't take it lying down. Taurus, the calm and resilient strategist. Taurus knows how to play the long game. In Squid Game, this sign would progress step by step, with no rush but no hesitation. In red light, green light, their patience would help them move with precision, securing their spot in the next round. Taurus isn't one to take risks without careful thought. Every decision is calculated and based on their survival instincts. When it comes to strength-based games, Taurus would surprise many with their endurance. They're not the fastest, but when it's about holding on or pushing through, their determination is unshakable. Their pragmatic nature would make them stand out in strategy-based games, especially those requiring teamwork. In group dynamics, Taurus would seek reliable allies and always ensure they have food saved up, because a hungry Taurus is not a happy Taurus. Gemini, the master of deception and communication. Gemini would be the most unpredictable player. With their charisma and adaptability, they'd gain the trust of many, only to betray them at just the right moment. This sign has the ability to quickly read situations and switch strategies if something isn't working. In games like marbles, Gemini would excel by tricking their opponent into letting their guard down with clever conversation. While they're not the strongest physically, their speed and agility would help them overcome movement-based challenges. However, in group dynamics, Gemini might be viewed with suspicion since everyone knows their loyalty is as changeable as the wind. Even so, they're likely to go far simply because they always have a backup plan, and a plan to betray that plan. Cancer, the protector who plays with their heart. Cancer couldn't help but get emotionally involved, even in such a ruthless environment. This sign would try to protect the vulnerable, making them a beloved figure in the group but also an easy target for colder players. In games like marbles, where betrayal might be the key to winning, Cancer would likely sacrifice themselves for a friend, prioritizing emotional connection over survival. However, their intuition would give them an edge in reading others' intentions. While they might not excel in physical strength, their tenacity would carry them further than others might expect. Leo, the leader who never goes unnoticed. For Leo, everything is a stage, even Squid Game. This sign would want to be the center of attention from the start, whether by leading a group or excelling in individual challenges. In physical games, their confidence and determination would help them advance with ease, but in patience-based games like the sugar honeycomb, their need to impress others might backfire. Leo's magnetic personality would make it easy to form alliances. However, their need for the spotlight could create tension with other players, especially those also vying for leadership. In extreme situations, Leo would prefer to die as a hero than fade into the background, because for this sign, glory is more important than mere survival. Virgo, the perfectionist who leaves no loose ends. Virgo would analyze every game like a mathematical problem. This sign wouldn't take a single step without first planning their next move. In the sugar honeycomb, Virgo would be one of the few to take the necessary time to ensure everything goes perfectly, even if it makes others nervous. In group dynamics, Virgo would be the brains behind many strategies, helping others understand the rules or find clever solutions. However, their tendency to criticize might cause some friction. In physical games, Virgo isn't the strongest, but their endurance and discipline would carry them far. Plus, they'd be one of the few with a solid escape plan if things go south. Libra, the diplomats seeking balance. Libra would aim to survive by doing what they do best, negotiating. This sign would try to maintain peace among players and form strategic alliances to move forward. In team games, Libra would encourage collaboration, but in individual challenges, they might hesitate too much, putting themselves at risk. Despite their indecisiveness, Libra's natural ability to read others and use their charm would help them advance through several rounds. However, their tendency to avoid conflict might cost them dearly when tough decisions become inevitable. Scorpio, the ruthless strategist. Scorpio would be the player everyone fears. This sign doesn't reveal all their cards and plays with an intensity that intimidates anyone. In Squid Game, Scorpio would stand out for their ability to manipulate others and stay calm under pressure. In strategy and strength-based games, Scorpio would be unbeatable. No one anticipates moves like they do, and if someone tries to betray them, Scorpio has likely already planned for it. However, their reserved nature might generate distrust in group dynamics, forcing them to tread even more carefully. Sagittarius, the adventurer relying on luck. For Sagittarius, these games would be just another thrilling experience to add to their list of adventures. This sign would approach it with a carefree attitude, relying on their luck and quick reflexes to get by. In physical challenges, Sagittarius would excel thanks to their energy and agility, but in precision-based games, their impulsiveness could work against them. Although Sagittarius is naturally optimistic, their recklessness might lead them to underestimate the dangers of the games. In group dynamics, they'd be the motivator who inspires others, though not everyone would take them seriously. Capricorn, the disciplined survivor. Capricorn doesn't just play, they strategize. This sign would treat Squid Game like a life-or-death mission, tackling every challenge with seriousness and discipline. In physical games, their endurance would make them stand out, but they'd truly shine in strategy-based games because no one is as practical or calculating as Capricorn. In group dynamics, Capricorn would likely be the silent leader, earning respect through actions rather than words. Their methodical approach makes them one of the signs most likely to reach the final stages. Aquarius, the eccentric genius of the group. Aquarius wouldn't follow the traditional rules of the games, which could either be an advantage or a huge problem. This sign is creative and innovative, always thinking outside the box to find unexpected solutions. In challenges like the glass bridge, Aquarius would likely surprise everyone with an unconventional method to advance. In group dynamics, their independent nature might make it hard to form alliances, but those who follow them would benefit from their ingenuity. Pisces, the dreamer relying on intuition. Pisces would likely feel lost in such a cruel environment, but their intuition would be their greatest asset. This sign has a unique sensitivity to understanding others, helping them avoid betrayals and identify trustworthy allies. In precision-based games, Pisces might surprise everyone, especially if they manage to get in the zone. However, their tendency to idealize situations could put them at risk when the harsh realities of the game become too much to handle. What about you? Would you survive Squid Game? Share your theories and let us know your winning strategy. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel.